about it.
Yes, I agree.
What do you
with
think
you,
about
yes.
it? Who had the best presentation? Who did the best presentation of this afternoon? Let's take a popular vote. Let's take a popularity vote. Who did the best presentation this afternoon?
Basically, everybody have done.
Okay,
efficient.
I'll ask everyone. In your eyes, who was the best presenter? Name him. Mr. Alongir. Mr. Alongir. Amin bhai, who was the best presenter in your eyes? Maria, not Maria. Who was the best presenter in your eyes? Who was the best presenter? You?
Yeah. Definitely Priya.
This man is very confident. Huh?
My partner.
Your partner?
Tanmoy Shah.
Tanmoy Shah.
Madhya madam and partner.
Okay.
Okay, I also agree. Madhya ma'am and Alamgir.
I disagree. I don't know how come you overlooked Mr. Akram's presentation. I really liked his presentation. He was very expressive. He was very clear. He stood here throughout the time and explained everything in a very clear way. I don't really understand why you haven't noticed. You did well. You all did well. But he was outstanding in my eyes. For Mr. Akram. Now, the few things that I really liked about you. I found Mr. Roktim using an example. So he applied what he learned. I found Mr. Akram making good eye contact with the entire audience. Mr. Amin made good eye contact, which was absent. I wouldn't vote Mr. Alongir because there wasn't enough eye contact. He wasn't really making contact with this part of the audience, right? He was only focused to this part. Have you ever noticed this? Have you ever? I wouldn't vote for Mr. Amin Bhai, even though he was excellent in presentation. He was a bit stiff. There was lack of smile in his face. So as a presenter, you need to smile.
Example level.
Really, yes, his examples, the examples, he applied everything. But he was a bit shy. I could feel that. Priya did well. But then Priya got flown away in the beginning. She was engaging in an argument with Mr. Alamgir, which I didn't really recommend. You can't do that with your audience. He was trying to, try your temper, and he kind of got you, actually. So he was successful and you failed in this attempt. That is the one reason I wouldn't recommend you, but you need to work on it. You cannot let the audience play with your mind. Okay? Right? A few of you finished early. You were given 3 minutes time. That's even one of Priya's drawbacks. She took a lot of time. That is another reason, because you have to adapt. Adaptation is another point that I'm talking about. You really need to adapt to what you are given. You are given 6 minutes, in which you only have 3. You need to ensure that I must finish in these 3 minutes. If you can't, do it what Akram Bhai did. Can I have a few more minutes? Or can I have a few more time? Ask the audience politely for time so that they become prepared mentally. Are you clear?
Yeah.
This man impressed me. You remember the first presentation that he did this morning?
Yes.
Wasn't he a lot confident than the other one that he did in the morning?
Yes.
He was impressive. Can we have a big round of applause for him? Ronald Jidda seemed to be working a lot. He worked a lot, and it showed. He was very. He could express his ideas very well. Mr. Tufail, he had a very big drawback. His English, but then he tried. Right? He tried. All right. So people, this is what we have learned from today's session. You have learned something. Don't think that you haven't learned anything, because it is tested. It is proved now. Okay? Presentation is one thing that can take you higher. It can change the entire man within you. If you are lacking confidence, do a lot of presentation. Your confidence will build up automatically. I'm sure you are feeling now A few of you who have done good presentation in the latter part must be feeling the heat within themselves now. Okay, presentation helps you with a lot of things. Okay, practice presentation a lot. Practice it with yourself. Practice it in front of your boss. Take the lead. Do the presentation in any situation that you are in. Apply the ideas that we have learned. Apply the techniques that we have discussed about throughout the session. Watch videos on effective presentation skills. Follow TED. There is a YouTube channel called TED and Toastmaster. Your presentation skill will develop. I wish you best of luck. Thank you very much.